Welcome to Advanblack's YouTube channel. I'm Steve, a service technician for Advanblack, and today I've got a pretty quick video for you guys because it's an easy install. We're just going to cover a couple of things. But today I want to show you a new product that we have on Advanblack, and it is the 1157 LED inserts for the 2-inch bullet blinkers on the 2014 and newer. We've got the 48 LED front and rear inserts that you can see right here. They're 1157 on the end, 48 LEDs in here, and they are the halo style. So the front's going to have a white ring halo on the outside. So it's kind of like a switchback bulb where you have the white halo ring on the outside, and then when you hit the blinker, the center blinks. Same thing for the rear, red halo ring on the outside, center blinks. So that's what makes that an 1157 and not 1156. 1157 is a dual filament bulb. 1156, an 1156 bulb, an 1156 end would be a single filament. So like I said, they only fit the 2-inch bullet blinkers that come stock on the Harley-Davidson touring models. And I say 2014 up because the 2013 down, you need a load equalizer to get rid of the hyper flash when you put in LEDs. So if you have the 2014 up and you have the hyper flash, there's a series of things that you need to do. It's very easy to do. I'll walk you through it to get rid of the hyper flash on your bike. So with the 2014 up, that's all built into the CAN bus system. It's very easy. There's a few steps that you have to do, and I'll walk you guys through that here in just a little bit if you do have the hyper flash. So on these, you can tell which is front, which is rear. The front ones are going to be your white ones, and they'll have a white and yellow wire. Your rear ones will have a red and orange wire, so you know that goes in the rear. You will get a new set of lenses with the LED inserts. For the front, you'll get a set of smoked. For the rear, you can choose between red or smoked. So like I said in the beginning of the video, these are very, very easy to change out. I'm going to move the camera over here. I'm going to pop one of these in and show you how to do it. And then we'll walk through the steps on how to get rid of the CAN bus error that gives you the hyper flash. So depending on what kind of caps that you have on your bike right now, if it's aftermarket, some of them don't. The Harley stock ones do. Any decent cap is going to have a little slot in the side right here, maybe in the bottom or on the other side, depending on how the cap was put on. But you're going to have to feel around the lens until you find the little groove. Take a little flathead screwdriver like that and just twist it, and that cap will pop right off. What you want to do from there is just push in the bulb, turn to the left, and pull it out. When you're putting in an 1157 bulb, you'll see, like I said, it is dual filament. You'll have these little pins on the side right here. You're gonna have one lower, and you're gonna have one higher. Just make sure you get it in there correctly so when you let go of it, it actually stays locked in. So we're gonna put it in, push it till you feel that little spring, turn it to the right. Now we know it's installed. You can take the wire in the back there. I usually give it a few good twists like that, and being very careful that you don't pull these wires off. But now they're all kind of together. You can just kind of loop it around, set it in there. Make sure that you put the little takeoff slot either to the bottom or slightly to the right so you can get to it later without twisting it. Just kind of hold it in place. You can just push the new cap on like that, and you're good to go. Now we can test it. So you can see in the camera, this does look like a solid white light, and that's actually how it appears going down the road too, even though it's just the white ring. If I adjust the lighting on my camera down just a little bit, you can see that it is just a white ring. That's that halo. Generally outside at night going down the road, it looks like a solid white light. So I've moved the camera around here so I can show you guys how to do the turn signal sync. On a 2014 up, it's very easy to do. Like I said earlier, it communicates through the CAN bus system now, and it'll sync itself. There's just a few things that you need to do to get them to sync. If you guys don't know what hyper flashing is, it's very simple. After you take incandescent bulbs out and you put in LEDs, there's a different current draw. So what's going on is your blinkers will be blinking at a normal speed, and you'll have a hyper flash on your dash, which means this will be blinking really fast. It's just like the cars when you have a turn signal go out and your blinker on your dash starts blinking really fast. It's letting you know, hey, we've got a current loss, so we're letting you know you've got a turn signal out or you need to check your signals. But what happens when you replace it with an LED is because it draws such low current. An incandescent bulb draws a lot. So when you put the LED in, it's drawing less current. The bike's like, oh, something's wrong. We don't have the right amount of current draw here. So I'm going to let you know on the dashboard, hey, hyper flash, hey, you need to check your blinkers. But it's very easy to sync, and it's very important that you follow these exact steps. I've seen guys just turn the bike on and hit their hazards, and they're like, oh, it didn't fix it. Well, there's more to it than that. So the first thing you're going to do is turn the bike on. Do not start the bike. Now, when I turn this one on and I hit the hazards, you're gonna hear it. It's going through my amps and all that because I have a trickle charger hooked up to it, and you're gonna hear it. You normally wouldn't. So the first thing that you're gonna do is turn the ignition on, and then you're gonna start your hazards. Turn the hazards on and turn the bike off. You may have to do this for 1, 2, up to 3 or 4 minutes. Some of them take within 5 flashes. Some of them take up to 4 or 5 minutes. It's just weird that way. So just hang in there and you'll get it. Once you've let it run and you think, okay, it's probably synced now, go ahead and turn the bike back on. You're going to turn your hazards off, turn the bike back off, just like that, and then it should be reset. Then you can turn the bike back on and hit your blinker. If your dash is flashing with your blinker the same speed, you have synced your LEDs. If your blinker is blinking normally and your dash is still hyper flashing, go ahead and repeat the process. So on the install, guys, it's the same thing on the rear of the bike. I have CVO tail lights on both these bikes. I can't show you, but it's the same bullet blinker back there. It's the same process. Once you get both of them changed, go ahead and do the sync if you need to, and that's it. You're good to go. You should only have to do that sync one time. You can add multiple LEDs to your bike from here on out, and you should never have to sync the bike again. It's already synced for LED. The problem that we see is guys trying to mix incandescent bulbs with LEDs. So let's say all of your bike is incandescent bulbs, and then you add LEDs. Say you add something to your tour pack that's LED. That can cause an issue because you've added even more current draw, and that can cause all of your lights to go out, put the bike in safety mode, kind of puts the BCM in safety mode to protect the wiring and the bulbs and everything. And you'll notice when you unplug them, everything comes back on. So it's a good idea if you're going to do LED, do everything LED. And a great place to start is replacing your blinkers. Once you get your blinkers switched to LED, then you can add all kinds of LEDs because they're drawing all less current than your incandescent bulbs did in the first place. On top of the fact that they're 100 times brighter, and if you've watched any of my videos in the past, you guys know I'm a big LED guy. I love the LEDs. They're super bright. You just can't go wrong with them. Being seen out on the road is very important, and it's not so much the nighttime that people can't see you. They can see any kind of light at night. It's during the day. You've got this little small footprint of a bike going down the road with just a couple of lights on it. Adding the brighter lights and the more natural bright white light versus the brownish yellow incandescent bulb grabs people's attentions. I guarantee and promise you, in all the years that I've been riding a motorcycle, these LEDs have saved my butt more than once. So it's a great investment for your bike just to get people to see you. And it just looks a lot better than the incandescent bulbs as well. So if you want to get your hands on a set of these guys, check out the links down below. It'll take you straight over to Advanblack and you can purchase them over there. Just remember your different options, front, rear, and then your lens cap options as well. We have other LED stuff over there. We've got the front lower fairing lights down here. We have videos on that on the YouTube channel. We also have the 7-inch LED headlight and the 4.5-inch auxiliary lights in LED as well. You can get those in chrome or black rear finish back there. They're pretty cool. So check those out over on advanblack.com. If you have any questions on any of this, you guys know the deal. Drop it down in the comment box down below. I'll try to help you the best that I can. Or you guys can always call me at the Advanblack service technician line. Scroll all the way to the bottom of the website. You'll see product support and install down there. Just give me a buzz and I'll help you the best that I can that way. Now I'm going to get out of here and get back to work. Until the next video, as always, be safe and keep your knees in the breeze.